Welcome to the ultimate spoiler guide for the G80 M3. In today's video, we're going to show you multiple angles and examples of what 8 different spoiler options look like on the G80 M3. And spoiler alert, they also work on the G20. Welcome back to video 3 of our 4-part series where we are adding an insane amount of carbon to the exterior of my Isle of Man Green Stealth Wrap G80 M3. And as you can see, the missing component at this point is some kind of spoiler or trunk lip. So we want to ask you guys to actually help us decide which one we keep. So in today's video, we are going to temporarily mount, we're not going to fully mount anything here, all of the different options. We're going to show you guys exactly what each one looks like from multiple angles. So if you guys are in the market, I know it's really hard if you just go on a website and all you see is a picture of the product and you're like, cool, what's it look like on my car? Well, today we're going to show you. Let's start by going over what we have on the floor here. As you can see, I tried to lay them out from least aggressive to most aggressive. I'll just show you a little bit of an example on the floor, and then I'll show you how each and every one fits. And I'm going to try not to botch any of the names. So this is the Modern Performance is what we call it. And as you can see, this one just kind of sits on the corner. Again, all of these work on the G80 and all of them work on the G20. So regardless of which car you have, they both work. This one is a traditional performance. So this one, as you can see, sits a lot more on the top of the car. This is very similar to what I have in on my F80 M3. You can see this one is in our clearance pile because, well, I may or may not have dropped it during this video shoot. This one is the sport style. Basically, it's like our Modern Performance, but it has a little bit more like CS look to it with these cool little fins. Super awesome style. I really, really like this one. Speaking of CS, it overheard us. This is more of a traditional CS style. You can see that it sits on top. That's where it's secured with the tape, but it also wraps around. Another thing, these are all dry carbon and they are crazy light, which is super cool. But yeah, overall, really nice style, very classic, modern BMW, we'll say. Over here is the M4 style. So it's basically like a more aggressive CS. I really like this one too. I think I have this one. Isn't this what I have on my G20? I think so. Yeah, I have this on my G20. I really like this style. So basically, it's like this and this had a baby, and this is what it looks like. All right, so speaking of the father, this is our high kick aggressive. So as you can see, it has these nice points. Everything is mounted on the top. So it's gonna give you a little bit more secure of a mounting location, but overall, great style. You can't go wrong with this, especially if you have, gonna use it as a pointer, if you guys have accents like these big fins and whatnot, I mean, it goes pretty well. Next, we have a genuine Vorsteiner lip. Can't wait to show you guys this one. But with this one, it actually leaves, it's gonna get mounted like this, and there's actually an air pocket here and an air pocket here. And what they tried to do is they tried to play off the roof line of the trunk. So very unique and just super, super, super cool. And then last but not least, we have an M Performance style big wing. It has this gooseneck style. This style is a million times better compared to what BMW tried to do with like the F80s and whatnot. Those looked okay. I probably have one up there actually. But nothing like this. This looks super aggressive. If you followed our channel for any length of time, you'll know that we actually mounted one of these on John's F80 M3 over there. And even on the F80, which it's not really supposed to go on, it looks sick. I love the look of the swing. So with that, let's get started and try some on. All right, before we get started, I'm going to explain what we're going to do. We are just going to put little tiny squares of 3M tape on these trunk lips because we need to get them off so that you guys can decide which one we go with. Second, I do want to let you know we do have a little bit of a line in the PPF. That was originally supposed to be just under the spoiler, but I ripped the spoiler up. So if we end up going with something like the one I'm about to show or the big one, whatever you guys pick, if I need to get that redone, we can always do that. So don't worry about the line, it's not gonna be there. You're not gonna see it or it's gonna go away. So with that, let's get started. All right, so as you can see, it mounts kind of like on this angular part here. and then it shifts and kind of mounts on the corner, and then it goes back to the angle spot. And this one is the modern performance, so take video before it falls off. Another thing I like about this, again, I just kind of stuck it perfect. I'm a little bit over this way, but it goes pretty much end to end, where if you're familiar with the stock spoilers that come on the G80s, they stop like a finger length away. So overall, fit and finish is really good. I love how much it comes up. Here, I'll try to shine my light under here. Might not be color accurate, but just so you guys can see. And again, I don't have it fully installed. That would normally go down a little more. But I love the amount that is actually sticking off. It's very subtle, and I think it just overall looks really good. We had one of these for a long time on the G20 when Edwin owned the car. So definitely a really nice style. So with that, let's change styles. We're gonna go to a more traditional performance style like what I have on the F80 M3. This one is a traditional performance. Very similar to what we have on my F80 M3. I am a huge fanboy of the traditional performance spoiler. It's rounded at the end. It has a nice lip. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's got some good height. It just looks crazy classic, so you can't really go wrong. These look great on the G series, F series, and even E series. So if you're not sure which one to go, this is always a winner. Sports style. So modern performance is a really good style. Zach actually had one of these on his car for a while. We like to just keep changing it up. This is like a blend of, it sits on the corner, so it's kind of like the modern performance, but it's also like a CS. So it's kind of a blend of those two, and overall looks really nice. Again, it has pretty good lift. One thing I like about the ones that ride on the corner is they extend the trunk. Now, if you have a line, it's not good, but they certainly make the trunk look longer, which is pretty cool. Overall, I love the styling. I think just the contour and the shape of this one just looks really, really nice. And again, very subtle. It's not in your face, but people kind of know you're not stock when you have this one on. Next up, we have CS style, which sits on top. Hides my little seam. It doesn't even need tape. Well, make sure you tape it. Okay, the CS style again sits on top. I didn't even have to use tape for my little demo. Just looks very classic. I mean, most of these styles are derivatives from a CS style, so when you take something and then you just keep changing it and evolving it, you know you have something really good. As I said, the CS sits on top of the trunk opposed to sitting on the little corner over here. Has a pretty nice lift, not as much as some of the other ones, so it still has some subtlety, but these little angles over here that try to go off of the roof lines just make it look super, super nice. All right, the M4 style makes a great bow and arrow for the Hunger Games, but also adds a lot of styling to the rear end of your G series BMW. Again, sits on top just like that. This is the M4 style. It's basically like a super aggressive combination of like a performance, a CS, and it kind of hangs on the corner here a little bit. It's got these really sharp angles, kind of has that high kick aggressive look. I love this style personally. It's on my G20 over there, so I'm a little biased on this one. I really like this style. I think that the height and all is good. It's got this like a 45-degree overhang, and it also has where like the middle section is kind of open, but then it also like overlaps on the trunk a little bit. So it like wraps around here, then cuts out. Love the styling of this one. Okay, we're good. aggressive high kick. As most of you know, the high kick aggressive is totally a fan favorite. Look at this lift on this thing. It sits on top. It comes up like, what, like 3-4 inches? Thing is freaking massive, and it looks super aggressive, especially with these sharp points and edges. Just looks really, really nice, and is a huge slab of carbon on the back of your trunk. Next up, we have an authentic Vorsteiner trunklet, and I won't say anything else. What I love about the Vorsteiner is that, as you can see, it is a totally different style. The first 6 styles we went through, it's basically like the traditional performance, and then the high kick aggressive, and then kind of like the CS, but it's just like different combinations of all of that with slight changes. This, 180 degrees, the opposite direction. Same with our next one coming up there. I love how it follows the roof lines. I love how it has these air pockets in here. I don't know, I just think it looks super, super elegant, super high quality, as you'd expect from Vorsteiner. And overall, it looks really good on a car that has a little bit of carbon or a car that has a lot of bit of carbon. All right, so for this next one, do not 3M tape this one on for real. This one needs to be bolted or beta linked or both. This is just so that we can kind of get it where it needs to go, so you guys can see what's going on, and then so I can get it off again. But this is the OEM style performance mode. Then the big wing. As you can see, this thing looks incredible. I love that BMW switched to a gooseneck design, and we have proven that not only does this look good on the G series, but on John's F series over there. Maybe we could put a little clip in from that video. It's not supposed to go on that car. We figured out it kind of fits, and it just looks incredible on any car that we have placed it on. Love the lift, love the side pieces, love the gooseneck, love these little lines. Overall, this thing is just a grand slam. All right, so that was 8 different examples of trunk options for the G80, and again, also the G20, because all of these fit in both cars because they use the same exact trunk. Let us know down in the comments which one of these 8 options you guys think I should put on our stealth-wrapped Isle of Man Green G80 M3. Once again, my name is Brian, that's Zach behind the camera. Thanks for watching today's video. If you are interested in any of these trunk loops for your car, be sure to see the description because we have some links for you down there. Anyway, if you like today's video, give us a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.